Hey guys, Borderlands 3 has been doing events back to back, and today one ended, a new one is starting. This one is involving the Hoarder loot tinks. These Hoarder tinks used to spawn in quite a bit, and we could glitch them out like you see here and get a ton of legendary gear from them, but they lowered those spawn rates where you hardly saw them at all. But for this event, they're bringing back those higher frequency spawn rates. It's called Loot Monster Mayhem. It's running April 9th through April 16th. I wanted to go in and see if the method to get them stuck in the ground and have them spit out unlimited legendaries, it still works, and yes, it does. They have not fixed this yet. I'm going to show you guys the quickest, easiest method to set this up, and I'm also going to show you something that you can add to it that's going to make it even better. So there's a new arcade machine that they have added to Sanctuary 3 inside of Tannis's area, and if you go play this machine, you're able to earn credits, and then these credits give you bonuses. When you earn 1,500 credits, you can get the butt stallion milk, and this is going to upgrade the loot quality for 1 hour. And there's a way to have this kind of unlimited, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, and it works really well with this loot tink farming method. Also in my next video, I'm going to show you how to earn these credits really fast. It's kind of a cool method, and it will help people out when you're wanting just to get up into the higher ranks and get a ton of these credits. But for this booster, you need 1,500 credits, and with my method, it will only take you just a few minutes to get that. And again, I'll show you guys that in the next video. You don't need this booster or need to mess with this machine for this method, but it can be something that can help you as far as the loot quality or the frequency of getting legendaries out of this loot tink backpack. So if you decide to use the booster, I'll show you guys how it works. So you want to head over to Jacob's estate because we're going to go there and locate a Hoarder tink spawn at the edge of the map. Once you get into the map, you want to make your way to this area right here. There's a new use station that you want to trigger because it's close to this Hoarder tink spawn, and you will need to be restarting the game over and over again to check for this tink to spawn in. He might spawn in within 1 or 2 restarts. It might take you 20. For me, I noticed he would spawn in every 5 to 10 restarts. So here's the new use station right here, and then you just want to head this direction. He is going to be located on the edge of the map, and he's also going to have one other enemy with him. So you just want to run up here and see if one of these enemies is a Hoarder tink. If not, you want to restart the game. And when you restart and load back in, you just want to go to the main menu and then load back into the game. And what you'll notice is that the booster that you purchased for 1,500 from the arcade machine has been reset. The pink icon on the bottom of your screen is the booster, and as time goes, it will start to fade away. But every time you restart the game, it resets the icon and resets it for an hour. So you could let this run down to like 10-15 minutes, restart your game, and it's going to reset it back to an hour. Now this is something they're going to need to fix, but for right now it works really well with having to restart to try and check for one of these Hoarder tinks. Also, this method I'm showing you guys is with Amara. It's specifically her character that it works really easily with. This does also work with Flak and his pet, and that method I've already made a full video on. It's a little bit more tricky, but I'll have that video linked down in the description if you guys would prefer to use Flak for this. So right here, one of the enemies was a Hoarder tink, so I just got rid of the other one, and then all you do is follow him around and wait for him to start digging. As soon as he starts his digging animation, you just want to shoot him with 1 bullet to stun him and then phase grasp him. I kind of missed him right there, but you can keep following him around, and you can see he's trying to dig his way out and go through a portal. And as he's doing that, you stun him with a bullet and then phase grasp him, and it will glitch him halfway into the ground. This is really easy to do, and you're probably going to be able to do it first try. Once he's stuck halfway into the ground, all you have to do is shoot and damage his backpack, and he's going to start spitting out guns, money, and a whole lot of legendary. He does spit out money unlimited. You could just stand here by him, and he's just going to be giving you money without you damaging him at all. So the idea is just to damage his backpack enough to where his blue shield bar depletes, but not all the way. You don't want to get into his red health bar. When you get his blue shield bar down to almost nothing, you want to back away and let it regenerate. It'll take a few moments, but it will go back up to 100%. In addition to the booster at the bottom that's giving you increased upgraded loot quality, you can have it on Mayhem Mode 4. That's going to increase the loot quality by 700% and definitely give you a lot more anointed. There's also some things you can do to help increase increase the efficiency of this, you want to have a really low level weapon. You don't need to have that, but I've got a level 1 infinity pistol that works really well. You have unlimited ammo, and you could just sit here and slightly damage his backpack, and that's going to allow you to maximize this method and slowly damage him, but also produce a lot of weapons. Another option is to use the legendary red suit shield. This will deal radiation damage to nearby enemies, and you can get this from one of the missions, and then it's also a world drop. But this will also just slightly damage him and trigger that backpack to drop legendary. You can see here I'm not shooting and I'm just standing near him, and the radiation from this shield is making that backpack spit out guns. So again, in addition to being able to set this up with Amara and her phase grasp, you can do this with Flak and his pet. It's a little bit harder to do, but it's a little bit easier whenever you're trying to shoot and farm his backpack. If you guys want to check out that method, again, I'll have that video down in the description. Also, there are other Hoarder Tinks that will spawn in the Jacobs area, but this, in my opinion, is the best location because there's only one other enemy to deal with. The other locations have a ton of enemies, and these enemies respawn after 15 minutes, so it's a lot easier just to deal with one enemy next to this Hoarder Tink than like 5 of them. Also, if you walk too far away from this Hoarder Tink, like 20-30 feet, the backpack's gonna go away and the glitch will end. But I think I covered everything. Hopefully this will help you guys out, and we'll see you next video.